Hello. Today's card, the Six of Pentacles, known as the Lord of Material Success. I love the esoteric titles of these cards. I think they bring such wisdom. I love the astrological connections. The Six of Pentacles often traditionally makes us think about success and sharing success, the power dynamics between giving and receiving. The Lord of Material Success is called so because it is ruled by Taurus and the moon. And that brings an interesting play between Taurus's physical reality, material wealth, success, stability, and the moon's call for emotional harmony, energy. And so we see this power dynamic between giving and receiving at a material level, where we see kind of all over the time the struggle between rich and poor, the have and the have-nots. And we also see it in power dynamics in relationships of giving and receiving, just enough breadcrumbing, as it's often called, right? Just enough attention to keep the person interested, reward them here and there, hack their dopamine system. And so whether we're giving and receiving material things in a provider relationship, or we're giving and receiving emotional things, attention, love, the promise of such, or we're projecting it onto each other, the Six of Pentacles offers a rich set of symbols to consider. The scales are very interesting. Why is he holding a scales in this Taurus-governed moon card? What is the Libra influence here? Well, certainly deciding what to make this balance, how to strike the balance of interdependence versus dependence versus the giver, the provider. Takes a lot of introspection and wisdom to do correctly. If we think of this on a higher level, internally we can see these as different parts of ourselves. We may have, our lead personality dropping breadcrumbs and gifts to our more repressed shadow elements, our poor and needy within us. And we may think by doing this, we are doing shadow work, that we are individuating. But we may be just spiritually bypassing. We may be playing a game, complying with the letter, but avoiding the spirit of true self-love, of true self-integration. The merchant wearing red, symbolizes the sort of carnal, base, earthly needs and desires, and in this context is showing success at those. But the beggar at his feet is clothed in yellow, which is consciousness, awareness. And so, how many times do we sort of sacrifice our higher self for the material gain, for the short term, for the here and now? And of course, there's wisdom in finding the balance there, and I think that's why these scales are here again. This is a difficult card for me. I see a lot of my shadow in it. I'm uncomfortable both providing and being provided for. It's probably my Libra showing through. I identify more with the scales in this card. But I think the wisdom available in this card is really at that higher level where we see what parts are you not integrating? What parts are you pretending to integrate? Are you tossing a bone, giving a breadcrumb, doing just enough to feel good about it, spiritually bypass? It can be a painful question.